Welcome back to Motonisto, where sometimes I have a hard time making custom, unique parts for my motorcycles. And instead of trying to find an impossible to find part, I look at things around me, surround me every day, surround us all, that could be used as parts to do what you ask them of them to do without spending an arm and a leg and without trying to work a whole month on one part. In this case in particular, let's look at this Harley Sportster that if you're familiar with the Harley Sportsters, the front wheel hubs are very unsightly, and in this case, and in my case, I covered it up with a kitchenware, a boiling pot lid of sorts, something like this. You can see it's the center is already found for me, and these stainless steel, sometimes aluminum pot lids are available at the Salvation Army stores in USA. We're blessed with a store that is very low cost, quality donated parts. That is being one example. 99 cents. I don't know what else you can buy for. Let's look at another example. This being another Harley Davidson Sportster. The Sportsters were notorious for their ugly air cleaner covers, carburetor air filter covers. They were oval shaped before and very large and very anesthetic. So you guessed it, another I don't know what this is, a serving lid of sorts. Also 99 cents from Salvation Army. Of course, it requires a lot of trimming and cutting and drilling to grinding to make it functional and fit to the bike. But yeah, 99 cents at Salvation Army. I don't know what else. How else I would have made that air cleaner so unique. It's not round, it's not square. It's simply beautiful to look at. But let's look at other examples. We'll have quite a few more to go through. So let's go check out some of the others. And sometimes we're near a rut and you cannot find a shape that fits it. Just maybe squint your eyes, look at parts in a different light, and maybe you will find a use for weird objects that you would be seeing every day, just not looking at them the same way. Which bike should we start with? Let's start with the distant one over there. Again, the hub cover. The hub cover keeps water off the main bearing, off the main seal. And again, it's one of these dishes, lid for a boiling pot, I think. Similar to the one we saw inside the house, just on a larger diameter. Again, this I believe it's a stainless steel, lightweight, thin gauge, and long-lasting. The boxes are the saddle boxes are recycled, reused, repurposed ammunition boxes. Easy to replace, very tough, and you can find them just about anywhere. Let's look at another example. This one right here, we looked at it, this motorcycle, in the last episode in particular. But let's look again at the dashboard, because I bet you didn't realize at the time you saw this episode that the dashboard was not purchased from a store. It doesn't exist in a store. It was made from a similar plate, like so. Trimmed and cut, obviously, trimmed and drilled. It also covers up the very unsightly top yoke of this motorcycle, which has the risers for the handlebars cast right into it. It does not look particularly pretty, but also after I finished off the edges and rounded it off, I had to powder coat it black because, well, this is just too much sun facing the rider. when you ride the motorcycle. So this one I powder coated black. Let's see this Sportster. This Sportster received a lithium-ion battery, which has a much smaller sizes than the original lead-acid battery. And originally, what held the battery down was a stainless steel strap, which I did modify in order to fit, but it required a tool. In order to remove the battery, you had to have a 7/16 tool, and I decided that a doggy leash, a doggy collar, would serve the purpose much better. And being toolless, it's much quicker, and it looks cooler. It looks, I think, more elegant. Let's look at this side. I haven't used anything on this side yet, but I didn't lose track of the purpose of stuff. This was a potato masher, if you will, that lost its handle, and before I threw it out, I realized that it has potential. If I cut the arms off, if I cut the legs right there and bend them and fold them over onto itself, it would make a good heat shield for hot exhaust. And this one right here, I don't know, strainer or something, pasta strainer, would make a really good shield of sorts. I do see this corner as highly vulnerable. This corner and these two corners of the exhaust are highly vulnerable to a crash, very exposed. So I don't know if I should make those guards before a crash to prevent damage, or cover the damage after a crash. I haven't decided yet, and I'm not exactly in a hurry. I got other projects, but let's take a quick look at this one. This one did not receive any kitchenware, any custom parts made from weird stuff that you wouldn't think of otherwise. But the dashboard itself, I keep this tool in mind for the same purpose. You can see, I'm sorry about that. It's with a few holes in there for switches and lights and whatnot. It would look actually kind of cool there, with just enough space to see some of the wiring, but not all of them, not the whole mess of wires. So something to keep in mind when you become stuck in a rut, not knowing how to achieve your unachievable part, the unobtainable. You cannot find it anywhere. Maybe look at a different light. Maybe take your time and use your imagination. Your creativity will come along, and hopefully you will have that cool part that nobody else has on their motorcycle. And I think with that, we'll leave you until I have something else to, something of importance to add to this channel. Until then, bye-bye.